Rolling. Hey guys. We're filming in like the middle of the night, literally. I think the figures aren't completely in frame, but we are doing a review of a whole bunch of WWE figures. 3 here I still have to open. I have Undertaker, who I got a while ago. I know I've had him for a while because I considered actually opening him with my Dean figure if I couldn't find Seth, but I'm managing to hold off. I really want to open Dean with Seth. And then I've got Kalisto here to open, and Tyler Breeze, which I got from Christmas. Kalisto I got pretty recently, and like I said, I've had him for a while. I've also got my Tough Talker Roddy Piper, who I tried to film a review on and lost the audio. Okay, and what ones do you have, Nate?
I have the Roddy Piper Hall of Fame series with the rubber kilt and the cloth shirt. Then they have the WrestleMania 34 series, John Cena. I think this is from WrestleMania 23. The camo. And then I have the Rusev, I think Elite 37 with the jacket. And then I have the Elite 30 something Neville, or 40 something, with the purple cape before he turned heel. Then I have the Umaga Elite figure with the skirt. I think it's a skirt or a towel. And then I was trying to find the Scott Hall. It was the Outsiders NWO edition, but here's like the jacket because I couldn't find them in my where all my figures are. So it's in the middle of the right now. It's in the middle of the night, so I didn't really want to look for it right now. Here's the Outsiders jacket. Here's the spray bottle. And the glasses. And then also the NWO shirt. It's not really anything to the back. Alright.
Okay.
You can go first because you gotta open
right.
stuff.
Just wanted to add in real quick that this is probably considered a loincloth.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Kalisto has as part of his attire, but not the same kind of loincloth.
Yeah, and some of these figures are the ones that we had in the review that we did.
Yeah.
I think a couple of days ago, and I got a few more figures while we're here.
I don't think Undertaker was ever shown in one of my hauls because I think I actually forgot to have him out when I filmed the haul where I got him. But so he is a WrestleMania figure.
34.
Yeah, 34. 7. So yeah, that's what the series he was from, and I just want to show the package real quick is all I'm doing right now. And then I'm just going to rip them all open real quick. He's the only one with a really different package, which is why I started with him. These two just both have the red package. They are from different sets though, but packages.
No, I think wait.
They are, see? Like this one's got Alberto.
Oh,
Del Rio,
yeah.
got Kalisto Bodalis. But yeah, they're from different series, but the package is pretty much the same. Just got their picture, the one in red, done in red. Yeah, this is series 68A, and then this one is, it doesn't say on his package.
The Kalisto series,
But yeah, his says 68A, but this one actually does not have a series. And Tyler has almost opened himself from where the glue's dry. I'm just gonna go ahead and take him off the card. Then I'll let you see the package. There you go. Where did the figure go? I've wanted to open him for so long and I've held off. Oh my gosh.
I want to see the. So, I would say
I love this figure.
I would say maybe around 65 or 66. Basic series actually, or 67.
Okay. He looks like himself.
I wonder why.
Well, I mean, have you seen, not even just Nate, have you guys seen the current base figure for Rusev? It looks nothing like him.
I have not seen it. Wait, is that one with the short hair now?
can't remember like what the hair looked like. I just remember looking at the face sculpt and thinking this looks nothing like Rusev.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Tyler just looks. He just looks exactly like he should.
I like that it's like 3D.
Yeah, that's like, and there's like texture to that. That is really cool. You guys get a better look.
And like
we'll give you guys an even better look at the end. I'll bring the camera over everyone. Who do I want to? You know, I have Undertaker right here, so he's next.
Yeah.
Plus, the glue on his packaging is actually really good, and like Kalisto's already opening himself as well. So yeah. We'll free them from their prisons. He's got a lot of weight for them.
Yeah, for an Undertaker figure, it's a lot of weight. Probably maybe because of pants sculpt.
Yeah, probably. Oh, it's got the Dead Man ink on it. Yeah. I couldn't tell from the package that was on there.
Yeah, I think that's the American one.
That is a loose joint right out.
Wait.
Look at Tyler. He does not move like that.
That is some swivel.
That is a really loose joint. Tyler's is just like, you have to kind of force it, and
it's like a fidget
spinner. It's an Undertaker fidget spinner. Except for instead of just having like his logo on it, it's an actual Undertaker. Wow.
I like that head
His
though.
joints in general are really loose right out.
Not because he's so old.
That could be it.
In real life, too.
He too, I think, looks pretty much how he should.
No, just kidding. The Undertaker's actually pretty good.
He is. So yeah, he I think looks pretty much how he should as well. Maybe the hair could be like a touch darker, but pretty much perfect. And now Kalisto.
Geez, that one came out right away.
I told you, both him and Tyler came out really easy because the glue's been drying. Like, this one's glue was like that when I bought it. Tyler, just because I've had him since Christmas and he's been, like, wanting to get out of that box. I think he's just been planning his escape, you know? Okay, but anyway, get Kalisto out. He weighs the least of all of the three of them.
Holy!
He's really light. And his joints are not super loose, but that's really cool. I thought that was, like, all molded. Like, in the package, that looked like it was all molded, but that is all, like, separate. That is awesome.
Yeah, I have a Kalisto figure, but it's
I love the one you have.
It's, like, purple, red, and gray, and, like, gold outline and black. But, he comes with, like, the mouth cover thingy.
That's what I like so much about yours. It looks so cool with that on.
And, like...
He.
He's currently my cruiserweight champion in like my figure world. But no, I really do like
I love
that one, and I like that one because it's like it's lime green. But what I've noticed is my head's like fatter, and that one looks skinnier.
Yeah, this one does kind of look skinnier.
All Kalisto figures that I've seen look a lot skinnier in the head.
But like, I really like this attire.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Like the gold and the green, I really like that.
I think that was when they took. I think that was when they did the Lucha.
Yeah, I think so.
Dragons.
I think the two masks we have are from that too. Because the colors are coordinating. Because I have the Kalisto mask. I reviewed it before. He has the Sin Cara mask.
Yep.
Okay, so we got these three liberated from their prisons. There's my Roddy. And then I got my Roddy here we're going to look at as well. So now that we've got them out, we're just going to take a look at their articulation. The base figure's articulation is pretty much all the same, so I'm just going to do one of them for articulation. And since I don't actually have to play around with him to get his joints loose, I'm going to do Undertaker. So, and since he's with me, I'll probably get the joints names correct this time instead of just sort of making up my own names.
Yeah.
So he's got the waist joint here. Partly correct. Shoulder joint. Spin it all the way around like that, if you so desire to.
Bicep joint.
Okay.
Elbow joint.
Bicep joint, elbow joint, as he just
Shoulder
said.
joint.
Yes. Bicep, shoulder, elbow.
Wrist joint.
Got the wrist joint. Move it inward. That looks unnatural, kind of. Like, you can do that, but it doesn't feel comfortable. Also, I just want to point out his tattoos look really good.
That's before he had like a bunch on his neck.
Yeah. He just has like the 2. He's just like directing traffic right now. But, and of course the articulation on the other arm's the same, but it probably wouldn't move quite as well at the elbow because, no, I guess it does. I was gonna say it probably won't move quite as well because of the, arm pad he has here, but actually that doesn't impair the movement at all. With some figures, this stuff will impair the movement.
Yeah, like with my basic cane figure.
Yeah, but for him, that is not an issue, so that's good. He is just wanting to turn all around. So, for the head, he can move, you can look this way, you know, left, right. Turn it all the way around if you want.
Oh my god.
I didn't expect that to work. Typically the hair stops it when they have long hair, but apparently that's not an issue with Undertaker.
No, it sounds like, it feels like soft.
Yeah, his hair is softer than typically. Like, look at that. It's kind of like with the mask. That would normally impair the movement, but it's like the way it's molded doesn't. Okay, so then for the legs, just
Just
like
one knee joint.
Yeah, and at the hip, the knee joint, and then his foot's kind of swiveled, but the pants kind of prevent it. That would be different though with like, well, no, not with Tyler probably. His pants would probably also prevent it, though this does move up a little.
Yeah.
But with Kalisto, it wouldn't really. So his joint's not loose at all. There we go. So with him, there's nothing to impair it. His head will also turn all the way around. I wanted to see because he's got that. Don't want to pop his head off.
Nah, it's pretty hard to.
I just feel like with my luck, I would manage to.
Pop.
Then the other one I have is just like just a tough talker. The joints are mostly the same. The biggest difference is he doesn't have, like, his foot joint. It looks like it's there, but it will not. It isn't. It just looks like it.
Yeah.
So, and there's the fact that he has no wrist joint. Though I do kind of like how his hands are sculpted. And I like his facial expression, which is pretty much like the standard one. But he does have less articulation overall, which I'm assuming is just because of the wiring. I didn't even mean to do that. That startled me. But yeah, there's the button on the back. This is just the sensor for other tough talkers. I only have one right now, so I can't really demonstrate that, but let you guys hear some of the phrases.
Wear kilts. Just when you think you know the answers, I change the questions. Sooner or later, everybody pays the piper. Real men wear kilts.
I think that cycled through all his phrases, except for the ones he would say if I had another one. So, okay, we'll look at him a bit more in comparison with the Elite that Nate has. But now he's going to show you guys his.
Alright, so first I'm going to show you guys the Umaga figure. Well, first I'm going to show you, like, the, what is it?
The loincloth.
Yeah. Whatever she just said. It's actually pretty big because his waist is actually pretty big on the figure, but I really like the sculpt and I like how soft it is so you can get it on easily. And you don't have to open it up to get it on. You can just put it on and you push it further up. But here is his face that is sculpted on his leg, Umaga, and he does have kind of does have a pivot on his foot, but not really. He does not move down that much, like down on the foot. Does have double knee joints, thigh joints, and they go out that far. Kind of looks like he's doing a karate kick. He does have the hip joint. Oh, not the hip joint, swivel. He does have the ab crunch.
Hip joint. That's the name for that joint.
Bicep, elbow joint, hand joint, usual, and arm joint. Moves out that far, that high, that low. Kind of looks weird. And I really do like this hand sculpt because it's like it's taped until its thumb, and it looks like it's giving it a thumbs up. This is the face scan. Kind of wish I had one of those 360 things But his necklace is movable, but I don't think he'd get it off unless he really tried. His dreadlocks actually are pretty flexible, and yeah, he does have head itch.
I said my nose itch. He's just like
He does
has
have
head itch.
he does have head articulation just up and down, and then just head swivel. I'm really happy that they don't do this on the WWE figures as they do on the Marvel, even though they're two different brands. Hasbro, I'm pretty sure Marvel's Hasbro.
I think so.
Hasbro and Mattel's WWE. I'm really happy that they don't put butterfly joints on their figures because they just look weird. Anyway, here's the John Cena WrestleMania 23 attire without the hat, and then this is the hat. You can see the logo on it. I'll take his shirt off. Well, it says, "Live fast, fight hard." This is actually the wrong t-shirt. They should have, if I'm correct, WrestleMania 23, he had a camo shirt. It said the same thing, but, it should have, been camo instead of just black. Pretty sure that's supposed to, should have been on there. Just normal John Cena dog tags. I'm not sure, leave it in the comments, but, my John Cena does not have the armband. I'm not sure if this one was supposed to, because I can't really remember if he wore an armband. But that's what I usually want to check on my John Cena figures, if they have armbands, because it doesn't feel like they're complete without them. It just has like that army dog on it. You can't really see it on the, wristbands. But, usual foot joint. Oh, this one does have an ankle. This one does have an ankle too. Wait, no. This one does not have an ankle. It just looks like it's just a tip.
Yeah.
And Umaga has very big feet.
He does. I like how his feet are just like that.
Human.
Right. Like just the way they're sculpted is really nice.
Yeah. And, the John Cena, it does have, like, the ankle joint, and, it does have the foot that kind of moves up and down, double knee joint, thigh joint, swivel, leg joint, moves out that far, not that much, kicks out that far. The Umaga doesn't really, I'm not sure if it did kick out that far. Maybe the same range as John, but it does show like kind of like the underwear or boxers that he wears. It says hustle, loyalty, respect. Has the chain gang symbols on it, and just a normal face sculpt for John.
If anyone wonders what I'm doing over here, I'm just moving their joints a bit so they'll be easier to move in the future when I pose them.
Yeah, that's what I do with my figures. Whenever I get them out of the package, I always have to move them. And sometimes, if I take a hot hair dryer to it, it does get soft. But that's usually if I just swap heads or swap joints.
Oh, also, this is a joint here that I didn't show because Undertaker doesn't have it. But if they don't have pants that's covering their foot, then they do usually have a joint up here too. I don't know what that joint's called though.
What joint?
This one. Up like on the top of the
That's
boot.
like kind of like the shin joint.
Okay, shin joint.
But anyway, guys.
I'll try and remember all this for future action figure reviews.
There's the John Cena. Here's the Roddy Piper. He does have 2 snaps on the kilt.
Back on.
Hello. Anyway, slight technical difficulties. It does have the plaid.
Hit the 20-minute thing on the camera. It's fine. It's resolved.
It has like
the
plaid pattern on it. Basic. And the belt buckle and the double snaps. I'm tired.
Same. It's like probably close to 1 now. I don't know. There's no clock in here, but.
Did I say compare?
No, you didn't. You started with the kilt, so.
Oh yeah. Anyway. This is the Roddy Piper. Tough Talker on the right, and then Fall of Family on the left.
Yeah, kind of compared them once already, but the camera cut off, so
This is
didn't
generic.
save that part.
Yeah, this is the generic face, of which is on my basic, and then this is the screaming kind of yelling face that is on my Hall of Fame. He just has a penny on shirt. He has a hot rod shirt, and then it is. These are darker boots, and they're for like the red, and then he has like calf socks. The Hall of Fame does, but he does not. And then he does not have the Roddy Piper symbol, the RP, on both of his boots. He does not, but he does RP. And also, I just noticed one thing: the lining, the white lining on his boots, he does not have that.
Oh no, he doesn't. It's all one color. And of course, another real big difference would be their face sculpt. Even their hair sculpt's actually a little different.
Yeah, because his is like more 70s. And
Yeah.
his is like more 80s. But anyway, he does have a foot joint, calf joint, / shin joint,
Keep
double
knocking mine over.
knee joint, thigh joint, a leg joint that moves out that far, waist swivel, ab crunch. I think this is a Daniel Bryan body.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
Arm moves up that far. Bicep swivel, elbow joint, hand just moves normal. 360, and then head joint just moves up, down, side to side, and around. Well, kind of around. The hair kind of sticks on it, but you can get it to turn. And
Unlike with my Undertaker, who for some reason you can just turn his head all the way around with no issue.
oh my, that's creepy.
It's actually it's really weird how loose he was out of package, even though he is a bit of an older figure now.
Yeah. Did I show the like the? I'm pretty sure I did.
I think so.
Yeah, because I said like the outside.
Yeah, because you mentioned why that figure was missing.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the purple Neville I got. I'll show you the jacket first. I actually do have the Then
It's
Now.
a really cool jacket.
I do have the Then Now Forever one, and it's like a gray, white, and black one. And it's just a basic Walmart exclusive Then Now Forever. I've been actually looking for this, like an Elite Neville. I know I've seen like the heel version.
Tyler's just gonna steal his jacket.
Fashion police.
Yeah.
And I have actually.
He's decided this is in fashion, so.
Yeah.
It actually fits him pretty well.
He doesn't have the one hair draping down though.
No, his hair's up in a bun.
But I have been looking for an Elite Neville. I kind of didn't really want the heel one until I got the face, because I kind of wanted the different evolution of Neville. But first joint is his foot joint. Actually moves up and down pretty good. Calf joint / shin joint, double knee joint, thigh joint, leg joint out that far.
I think that's the one joint I really miss when I get the basics.
Then leg goes out that far, leg goes out that far, like I just showed you. Waist swivel, ab crunch, bicep move, arm does move out just like all these. Elbow joint, and then wrist joint, 360 up and down. Base sideways, you can get it to twist all around if you tried. Head goes up and down that much, and then side to side. So there's that one, and then my Rusev one has the jacket. I'll show you the jacket first. It's just, I think it's the Bulgarian colors, right?
Yeah. Like the flag.
Yeah, this is the Bulgarian colors of the Russian line of
The Bulgarian colors of the Russian flag.
of the Bulgarian flag.
Now you can tell how tired we are.
And it's just red, green, and white. The only Velcro is actually at the bottom. But I think he did get some paint rub on his arms, because I think some rubbed off of the jacket, like the dye, on both of his arms. You see here, right there. Kind of all, not really all over his arms, but some of it kind of got on his tattoo too. But anyway, start from the bottom. foot kind of goes up and down, not really side to side. Does have a kind of like an ankle joint, double knee joint, side joint. Leg goes out that far. Foot goes out that far. Waist swivel, ab crunch, bicep, and arm moves out, elbow joint, hand joint, 360 up and down. Then Rusev's head actually does swivel a lot because his head is very loose, but it actually does swivel a lot better, and it just kind of click.
That's weird. I never heard one click like that.
Well, this is kind of an old figure.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. I didn't really consider that.
I think this is Elite 37. And I think the Neville's Elite something.
Pretty sure I said it once before, but I absolutely love this Tyler Breeze's face sculpt.
You're gonna have to get Fandango.
I know. I'm definitely gonna have to get him. One of your figures, one of your elites actually found at Five Below.
Yeah, Five Below, I got the Umaga for $5, and they had Ravishing Recruit, Tyson Kidd, and IRS.
Yeah, because they went back out there today. I didn't actually go with them for that, so I'm gonna have to get back out there myself now that I know they that they've got some elites there.
Yeah, the Ravishing Recruit actually looked pretty good, but I like the Tyson Kidd. Alright, I'm gonna have to steal that purple jacket, because I'm gonna suit up all my wrestlers. I actually do like that it's like bendy rubber. It's like he can actually move in it. But he's not going to wrestle a full match in this whole thing. It'll be a little crazy.
Just something I thought I would add in here is just when I reviewed my Marvel figure of Human Torch, I was just kind of trying to explain this, so that's why I wanted to mention it. Is I would actually like if Marvel did something like this where they had like the basics that were still 6-inch and still had really good like sculpts and stuff, but had a little less articulation for a little less money. Because I know that there are other collectors like me who, while they really do like the elites and all the articulation, would probably buy more if they had the option of getting just as good of a sculpt, but with a little less articulation.
Yeah.
For a little less money, so. That's just something I wish Marvel would do, but...
Well, doesn't DC do that?
I don't actually know, because I don't really collect the DC figures.
Yeah. I'm not much of a DC fan. Sorry. DC, like, I do like Batman and Superman. I did like the Justice League movie, and, I like them, but I just think, like, DC's more darker.
Yeah.
That's the part I
do. I always enjoyed the Flash comics. I still collect those when I find them.
Yeah.
I've actually got a pack of DC comics. It's just DC comics, because they have those at our Ollie's now where they have them like themed for DC, that I'm going to open at some point for you guys.
Yeah, and also, maybe on my channel, if I ever upload it, I'm going to try to find that Scott Hall figure and try to review it.
Right, and I will have his channel linked in the description if any of you want to check him out for when he does upload things.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that,
And blank.
Okay, so I am going to lay my figures down, grab the camera, and let you guys get kind of a closer look at everyone.
I'm gonna set all that up.
Move these packages out of the way. I'm glad you didn't either, because it would have made it really long. Plus, there would have been like a massive mountain of packaging.
Oh, remember when we did that Hot Wheels video?
Oh god, there were packages everywhere. We kept knocking cars down, and it was so long that even with editing, I had to put it in 2 parts.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna just grab you guys close up of Nate for a minute.
Hello.
Okay, so there's the packaging. I was gonna say the massive amount, but really that's not that bad. Okay, so here are the vase figures that I got, well, and my Tough Talker. So just a close look at them. You can see their face sculpts. So only one of these, like, with Kalisto, it would be really hard to mess up his face sculpt.
Yeah. One thing I do want to add is the Rusev and The Umaga has like the Samoan tribal tattoos, and it does say Umaga down his leg, and also he actually does have a Samoan tattoo right down here. And Rusev has just like the big tattoo on his back, and then he has the Bulgarian flag.
Yeah.
In the Russian shape of the country on his arm. Pretty sure that's all he has.
I think so, for tattoos.
Yeah.
So there's all of them. For mine, like, the only face sculpt that I'm not 100% on is Undertaker's, and I don't really think it's the face sculpt so much as them not quite making his hair dark enough.
I actually do like that hair, because I remember that was when he was Mark Cathaway.
Yeah, I like it. I just feel like it should be, like, just a tiny bit darker.
Yeah.
For this particular style. I don't know, that could just be me, though.
Yeah.
There's Roddy again. My Roddy actually has a tiny little, like, paint defect above his eyebrow. Like, you can... It's not even showing on camera, which is partially because the camera won't focus on him. Did you want to show the paint rubs on him while I have the camera down here?
I already did.
I know, but, like, in case they weren't visible.
Oh.
Because I don't know how well you could see them from the pulled back camera, so I thought you might want to...
So, these...
Yeah, there's the paint rubs he was talking about. I don't know how well they showed through before.
I think these are the tattoos.
Yeah, there's the tattoo.
Some
Just a
paint
bit of a closer look at him.
On some of the...
Yeah, you can see the paint rub on
Focused.
that tattoo.
And then a little bit on this arm. But
Yeah.
not too big. I might just take some... I'm pretty sure you can just put some nail polish remover on it. So just leave it in the comments if you've ever put nail polish remover on this Rusev or any figure that will actually take the paint rub out.
Okay, so that was all of our figures, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and just listening to us, you know, review them, show them off, talk about them.
Yeah.
And if you did, we hope to see you guys next time.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye, guys.